pancake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja. Pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Author rain is August, wordplay is December. That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers. Sip on the slickest icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pictures. This is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do with it? Didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability.
Things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trally's up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton out. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Become your rivals, you know the hustle paid. You know you took your lemons and turn them to lemonade. I'm from money where the police are getting with you. And that's a true story, that's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be dons. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my ones. I've been running up hills, I've been banging out weights. I've been beating up the heavy bag, I'm training every day. Had to fight for these mills, had to lose a couple mates. Sacrifice after sacrifice, that's the only way. Undisputed, they thought that I could do this. I said I'd be a legend, they all thought I was deluded. The pain's deep rooted, the game's diluted. These rappers aren't gangster, they're all capping in their music. In my soul I can feel it, in my soul I can feel it. There's always been a deeper meaning, I wrestle with my demons. I wrestle with my demons. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be gimmed in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard, 145 pounds, 5'9" tall, with a reach of 70 1/2 inches. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47. Sugar Ray Leonard. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska.
This bout is scheduled.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch glove. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. The left jab is landing at will. Beautiful left hook. Right hook is finding its target. Beautiful counter shot. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Giving us a high-tempo show. And he misses with that jab. Rewind in action, and they are delivering. Punch caught him clean. Which one of these athletes, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. I promise promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good round, right there, and happy. Good man.
Take it on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
Keep smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much...
And there's the bell to start round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, use the jab, use the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Straight right just misses. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring eye. Counter punches are the best.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be, the bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the jab. That hook just can't find the target. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They exchange punches. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
How would you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
The courage on display here is incredible. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that one. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Good counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Back into the fray here in round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Just missed with that hook. Jab, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Let's start the 6th. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nope, that jab not going to score. the charts. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the back.
Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Round 7, here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He just misses with that jab. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Did you see that? Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for... There's the bell to start round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out. Crawford in trouble. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little fade with them, pickpocket them.
Nobody home with that hook. This is a high-octane battle. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
Unanimous? You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
What they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stat boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like 5B. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place on my J's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a nightglow slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap off. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flex, so I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars, I got bars in my name like Esco. And I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro. And it's punks know that I don't tech joke. In person they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like Pounds just told them, with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grin a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. Nigga let me when you shine it, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tail of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard, 65.8 kilos. He's 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 100. Sugar Ray Leonard, an undisputed welterweight champion, and he won world titles in 5 weight classes. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Misses with that uppercut. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Crawford is dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Crawford in trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And down goes Crawford. You heard that right.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like Pounds just told them, with a squad get scolded. War with the
Okay, so you need to set up an auto pay on your account. Alright, give me just a second. I'm gonna get you over to the billing department. They'll be able to manage that part for you, okay? I'm not sure if I can get you that to
Smooth criminal like pounds just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place where my jeers are with all night. A lot of that shit, man, it was a lot to take in for us.
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard tipping the scales at the limit, 160 pounds. He's got a reach of 70.5 inches. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr. He tipped the scales at 72 kilos, 180 centimeters tall, with a reach of 1. Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, and undisputed.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. How about that time counter shot? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They exchange punches. A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Ted, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
That counter punch caught him clean. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter lands. Well done with that counter shot. Good defense stopping that jab. That jab won't score. This fight has a real good flow to it. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think right.
Here we go for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
An uppercut does not score. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good defense with that left jab. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Can't find a home for that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. That was almost a... There's the bell for round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Big whiff with the right hook. Swing and a miss with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? There's a counter shot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That jab doesn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with the left hook. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
The courage on display here is incredible. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that lap. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Well done with that counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs.
Now, if that
Insane action. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Swing and a miss with the jab. It's bombs away.
If you make an $85 payment, then give him money.
He just misses with that jab. Despite what the judge did, down goes Jones Jr.
And also we do, I think the regulation is different. It's even if it's
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his... This is the beginning of round 6. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Can you believe it? Roy Jones, Pensacola's finest is down. Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
They don't like that. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.
Are you talking about getting on the matches rate? Yes, ma'am. So the $230 they usually apply to your account around May of each year. And for the matching payment plan, right now, because we only have a balance of $23.19, you have to have a past due balance of $100 or more past due just 61 days before. So you would have to wait until you have at least 2 to 3 bills like that come out before we're able to switch you on the matching payment. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Correct. You wouldn't take anything. You'll wait till your next one comes out. Because like I said, you'll have to wait until you have $100 past due 61 days before we can get you on the plan. No. No. Yes, ma'am. Wait until your next billing cycle comes out on the 28th of this month. I would wait until the billing cycle comes out in February. Then give us a call and see if you have enough time to go ahead and get us a plan. Yes. Yes, ma'am. No. Yes. So yes, ma'am, with the electric, you would have to do the same thing. Because right now you're paying at $61.57 past due until the 27th of this month. So it's not past due yet. No, this is the total balance on the electric is $61.57. This one wasn't on a plan. Yes, ma'am, that's just a discount. It doesn't have a plan. It's just a 50% discount that you're receiving.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Yours doesn't, seeing that you did get your energy assistance and everything, this one doesn't expire until November the 27th of next year, of this year. So you wouldn't have to reapply for that until this year in November. called the same number you called today.
Hey, listen to me. Are you okay?
Yes. Anything else, I'll visit to their home to access your home to make your kitchen performance. And everything like straightforward conducting. And you give them a call, 877-947-3873. Well, you know, God, just so we know that you're listening. And so you can take the picture of your sister while you're living. If you get more information on any resource, you see that. Anything or everything is just out of stock and you will definitively know the order to appreciate the today as you are prepared. You have a wonderful day and thank you for helping.
I'm gonna join it. I'm gonna be a part of this community. Be nice to me. Tell you, no shit. I'm gonna be all a part of this community. While this game all fucked up, it's a chance to blow up. You gotta believe me. I'm gonna figure this shit out. I just wanna know why. I think I'm gonna try to plug my this nigga quick. My computer up. There's that little Ethernet thing we got. I'm gonna try to plug that up. See if that'll make my computer run faster. I've got the part where I can put all my little labels and all of that on my screen. And put little frames around my cam. I not do that shit now. While ain't nothing happened, I could be trying to point towards something, right? While ain't nothing going on, I gotta do something this year. I still do my other shit too. My Instagram. Still do that shit. If you're saying showing your ass. It's old, but it's still growing. Still ain't stuff that shit. I just wanna know wildlife. I think I need to change my what I got on there to sell Timu. I need to change that shit. I got some dumb shit on there. Some damn flip flop sandals or some shit like that. I was on some Russian shit trying to figure it out and see how to post it and see if, you know, checking it out. I ain't really never choose a real product. They said fuck TikTok, I ain't fucking with TikTok no more. I'm not talking. Huh? You don't care anyway. That's why I don't like talking to you, bro. I gotta find another. I gotta find like an outlet. Find some people to talk to. Oh, who? I don't know what this disturbing ass bitch. I don't get the fuck out of here. You should sit down or something like that, and then you right back, but not even back. You just go in the limbo. You wasn't even in the limbo at first. I just told you whatever she was
Waited a
doing
long
that room,
time for this
spraying
fight.
that
It's
stuff.
here,
That
and the
awesome
fighters
spray.
are good to go. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a
Nigga
pleasure to
spraying
work with
fuck
you.
out of it.
Always a pleasure.
It's time
So
for
I
our
go sit down
tale
somewhere,
of
go
the
out there,
tape.
she in the
It's
window.
Sean.
Say, hi, what are you doing?
And it's showtime. Sean Porter fighting out of the fight capital of the world.
This bout,
you can tell both of these fighters.
Like when I'm in the window, I feel like I control the whole house. You see what I'm saying?
These two fighters
Like
promise
I
us
control
an
them, I can
offensive
see what
show.
they're doing.
Let's see if they deliver.
See.
Both men step back for just a moment. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. To a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Whoa, wait a minute! Sean Porter just got rocked! And Porter goes down! Let's talk about Sean Porter now. There's the bell for round 2. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That counter punch caught him clean. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. The jab doesn't quite connect. And this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity. And there's the bell to start round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs. Porter just took a big shot and down he goes. It happened.
Stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac, drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack, thrive under pressure, know when to attack, when it's showtime, front row to the back, front line with my back, up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like the Melo ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for them to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against it all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
So 83 is gonna take 100 inch. I'm telling you, this shit is it. This shit is it right here, bro. You gonna finish niggas. Finish niggas.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not a omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Nothing like a bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like 5B. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not a omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not a omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place on my jeers are with all nine, and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the free fight come too stinky is Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and night gloves slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap no. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present, and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got cheers on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't take joke in person to reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not a omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not a omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
And you say you have a new phone number? And what's the phone number?
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back.
Yes, so that was your one that was due for, that was what you want for January 6th.
Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball.
So you want to do this with 7204?
Looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody's watching. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the go, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. What's up until I'm at the top, so high you have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't We bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. Overcut fling, right up fling. Can't try a ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punch you never saw. Ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. They keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Oh, you're going no Paul if it's sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people chant? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant mills. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Man, we have a kid on his heels. In a ring, it's gritty and real. Brave heart man, put a kid on his shield. Act daft man, put a kid on his. Been back from when I was swinging up field. Left up, give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show ball over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lash. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go hard like man when they lost it. I'm trying to be the best time on it. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling.
Oh man, how I do that, brother? God bless you too, brother. I remember somebody asking me about how to get started with the channel and shit like that. They couldn't get past the verification. I wonder what happens if you figure that out. Is that you?
Yeah, that hate the grind and sweat the blood of time, my motivation. I work too hard too long and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say when I can play in combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night night, it's my time in the bright light. Don't have a band, no mind to keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all that hating that they doing, motivation.
We only keep it on top of
Had a lot of friends in the past who done quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Chase material things, I can chase my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Birds in the trees, it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease. Wanna make it with me, I came through and I got one for the boy.
3, 2, 3.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson, nearly impossible to beat no matter what he weighed in at. But it was 66.7 kilos. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 184. And facing him, it's Sugar Ray Leonard, 145 pounds, 5'9" tall with a reach of 70 1/2 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes. So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He misses with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're swinging it. Those counter punches have to hurt. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Can you imagine walking into this club, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Sugar Ray is down.
Get out, go to sleep. Get out, go to sleep. Get out, go to sleep. Get out, go to sleep.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes. Here we go for round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown.
I'd
be very, very surprised if he'll come out flash as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
A perfect counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. That jab doesn't find a home. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Whoa, wait a minute. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What can they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring.
I'll go to sleep.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Good work. That's it. Good. Just get back in. Good work. You're close in this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Right? The right one's beautiful. It's not just stick a few body shots in there.
There's the bell to start round three. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. I don't believe it. One of the all-time greats, Robinson, goes down. They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
So far, the offense has been better than the defense. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. That counter punch caught him. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Oh, I love that. I love that. That shot's slick.
Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3.
Robinson goes to the canvas. Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory.
That you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should have put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand,
I don't play rank. He definitely up on. Definitely up on.
Completely. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the... Great round, great round.
Let's go.
That, you know if that one go out?
Mhm.
You don't know. You don't want to know. Hmm? What you doing? What you doing? Nigga, like a kid. And you got all the stuff to make cake all the time. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Nigga just keep talking about cake. And you get all the ingredients over and over. When? You cake practicing? Oh shit. I ain't gonna eat it.
And then Kimani, in between my grandma and then Stephanie. Like,
Mate, what's he doing? Come on, don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round.
Flat-footed. Know you about to go. You know you about to go now. Know where you about to go. out of here, man. No stand, no nothing, you know. Yeah. Still lost, bitch. Shit's crazy.
Think about how now 30 minutes here without the buzzer is because okay, the person is still unaltered. So you'll get your bill when you say that they was not coming out. But when you check with them, the person will figure out now they choose you to come with
Continue.
yes, ma'am. Welcome and also we offer a weatherization program for both renters and homeowners. It is a function you can see in and we do things like split damage in the roof and within the house and as well as the this item availability with the is there anything that doesn't help you? The phone number is 877 947 3873. And then you would go online to eversource.com/renewable energy solutions. Yes, ma'am. Renewable energy solutions.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for
It goes in right like that.
I'm on site, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we give it a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice while it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my name clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like it can't shout. I'm getting even 4-2-3, I'm like a calm count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game even though I spy. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. You don't want none. I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. They don't want none.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We got all eyes on you. No more bluffing. The truth is coming through. You got nothing. The streets on fire, but we've gone higher. And we won't tire. And you're falling. Rise up, take your place. Be someone.